Antarctica or something. Every time, but he lives in Tacoma. I don't know if you know where that is.
Oh, I've heard of Tacoma. I'm geographically challenged.
Yes, we call it Tecumseh.
Tacoma. I love it. Wait, is Washington where you're at close to Oregon?
It is, yeah.
I hear Oregon's gorgeous.
I've never been.
Neither. I'm no desire.
I think the most craziest place I've ever been is Costa Rica.
Wow, that's cool though.
No.
You went on vacation?
Yeah, when I was in high school, I had a friend that she's she's from there. Her family's from there, and they were like, "Do you want to go on a trip?" And I was like, "A free trip? Let's go."
Isn't that's like an American colony or whatever? You don't have to have a passport, right?
No, I didn't.
Costa Rica.
But it was crazy because they were like, we started off at the resort side and stayed there. And then we went to the hot springs and stuff like that. And then we went to her family's house and we stayed there. And they were like, you're going to have to take off all your jewelry. No, take your gold necklace off, your gold earrings off. You cannot be wearing any of that. You're going to get robbed. And I was like, well, damn.
I don't know if I want to hang out here.
Yeah, right?
That's
scary.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck.
Is it, you said,
I'll kill you if you take some of my shit, man.
Yeah, you're going to have to kill me to get it.
Yeah, and you're going to cut my finger off.
Yeah, especially if you had like a sentimental piece or something, like a ring or necklace or something. Yeah. Get that.
But
where did you say that, Queen? You said where? Costa Rica? You said where was that?
Yeah.
Is that so? Is it like Puerto Rico? Because you don't have to have a passport to go to Puerto Rico.
I would assume so. Honestly, I have no idea. But all I know is the hot springs, fire.
Fire meaning hot temperature?
Well, that too. But I mean, it's something that I would do on the regular if I could.
What describe what the hot springs were like? Like, what is it? I know what it is, but just if you don't mind, what's a hot spring?
So it's just like a bunch of different. You can't say pools because it's not a pool. They're all differently shaped, and every one is a different temperature. But they have theirs set up to where you could go sit on the little seats and you can go up to a bar and drink. And the best part is at the age that I was legal drinking age over there, even though I wasn't here.
Was like 19? You could be.
I bet he was 16.
I think. Well, yeah, I was either. Honestly, I think it's like 15, 16, or 17. One of those, because I guess I don't remember that far back.
That's wild.
Hey, Snow White says she wants to go to Costa Rica too because she says they have good dental work, cheaper dental work there. Is that true? Does anybody know about that? Damn.
I'm sure they do because it's they don't have all like the red tape and bureaucracy of all the American insurance. I bet it's like how women go and get plastic surgery. They'll go out to places like Costa Rica or Brazil or something because there's less. It's just cheaper, and usually the people that are doing it, the surgeons, they're the same level. They're the same type of.
I wonder if they do like facial surgery. Can y'all imagine? I wouldn't look 60 if I did this shit, right?
What happened? Hold on,
look, y'all look at me. Y'all look. I'm not embarrassed because I can't help it. I'm 60 years old. Don't look right. See how I look? Yuck, right?
Wait, what age did you say?
Yuck. She said she's 60.
Y'all 60.
You look great for your age.
Okay, but look. Wait.
Go for it.
Okay, this is me. I can smile, okay, yay, from far away. But look, okay. Now watch. If I had this facelift thing I've seen, look. Watch. I do this. Look. That's a big difference, right?
It does. It makes you look younger just because it pulls everything tighter. You don't even notice it's normal. You look fine normal, but when you do it, it's noticeable.
Not me over here pulling my face back too.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
I
You know
know
what?
crazy.
How did it go on Michelle's panel, man? I wonder
Yeah,
if
that was that. She
wasn't
tried to
Snow
have a
White the one that
conversation
she
with
was. Okay.
her. Yeah, she sounded like she was trying to talk to her though. Yeah, Snow White is the one that she was cussing out the last time for
Right,
whatever reason.
right.
And I was like, Michelle, you were just cool with her the other day, like
Right?
yesterday.
Oh
God,
wait, she
y'all
went
took
on
my
her
mind off her
panel.
because I'm so addicted to that witch. I'm sorry. I don't mean witch in a bad way. It's just my nickname for her.
She has like a
Because I would have,
spell almost.
I would say another name.
Captivation.
Do
Yeah,
you
she
notice
is.
her voice though? I saw you point it out earlier. That's what she does when she's trying to be the cool, collective, no
It doesn't
problem.
last long.
No, well, yeah.
It won't
It was
last.
corny. It was stupid. I could tell it was fake. I didn't know what her like what it was, but it sounded so dumb. Sweet,
She's just
innocent
trying to
country
play it cool
bumpkin.
right now.
Play it cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
When she
so-
first came on YouTube, that's how she sounded.
Like a country bumpkin, huh? Like a
Yes.
little soft,
Right
calm
off of
southern.
Molly.
simple girl.
Soft.
Mamita, whatever. I missed her. Yes, right off of Molly. But you know what? I have to say that Ski, out of everybody that's tried to attempt to help her or give her advice or, like, hey, Michelle, you probably should, it's you that she listens to, right? But I noticed, y'all, she's starting to listen to people. She was listening to Snow White, I believe, today on a panel. I'm not sure. I wish she'd come up, Snow White. No. But, oh, I'm sorry, Ski. This is your channel.
No, go for it. Keep going. I'm listening.
But she's starting to listen. And I think it was a Lisa that was up there. And you see, Lisa and whoever this Lisa is, I don't know if it's our Lisa over here, but she was kind of like me. You approach her nice. You're doing good. You gotta give that ego. Let her know that she has this potential. She starts to listen, right? And so she was listening to this girl, and because I would pop in because I am fucking addicted. Sorry, Van Life. I love you, Van Life. But she starts to listen, and she was listening to her panel people today a hell of a lot more than she's ever done in the past. No one can argue that point with me. Nobody, because Michelle would never, even with you, Ski, she overtalks you, right?
Exactly. She's finally learned. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I have to say something though. I got to give it up to Van Life because she chose to stay here.
Oh my
versus
God.
going back there.
That's what I was gonna say too. But Van Light's always there to support. There's no White, yay. But
Hey guys.
there's one mod that I can't, and I won't even give the grace to. She's not a piece of my mind, but God forbid she comes over here and mods, because she went over to the game thing, I don't know, what did they call those, those things that you can do games with. She went over there and started modding for her and talking shit to me, not understanding or not even apologizing to everybody that was addressing her. So I left that person's channel. But anyway, Van Life has been so supportive of that girl. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I'm done talking. Snow White.
That's all right. Hey, what's up, Snow White?
She is so possessive of you, Andy. It's so easy to get her spun up. And I wasn't even really trying. But she was like, I was like, what did I say? Oh, she read something I wrote in a comment, and she was like, and you called him drunk and was coming on to him that night. I was pretending to be like, I did have a drink, but I was playing it up like Michelle. So she must have missed that part. And she's like, and you were coming on to Andy. And I'm like, no.
I just got to throw this out here. You know you're going to lose her, right?
Me? Michelle?
Oh my gosh. Yes, from the message.
Oh, you're talking about from the joke. I got you.
Yeah.
I thought you meant, do I know that Michelle's going to stop fucking with me? Yeah, I know that. Also.
No, maybe. I don't know. Depends on how long she
that's
keeps her
why.
channel.
Yeah, exactly. She'll do her own thing as long as she can. I mean, I wouldn't take
But she was like, and I was like,
Yeah, this right here.
She started calling me a bitch. And I was like, Michelle, there you go again. And she goes, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say. What just popped up? Something just.
I'm sorry. That's the text that Liz was talking. I mean, Queen was talking about. That text right there. You can keep
Michelle
talking.
texting me? Oh,
No, if you read the bottom.
Yeah, look at.
You scared the living crap out of me. I'm like,
yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt. I didn't realize it'd take over your whole phone.
I wish Tragic was up here so she could read that to us in.
You want me to try? You want me to try?
Yeah, Snow White. Try it.
Go Snow White. You got it.
Okay. ET phone home. It's so gross. I just put some salve on it so it stops grinding on my other toes and hurting so much. It's so fucked. Wish it was the Mr. Deeds foot. You could beat it to death and it didn't hurt. Going to bed, sweetie. Text me when you wake up, okay? If no response, call. I want to be up just before court. I'm your friend, Skimask. I want to be there for you. I know you're not used to that. Get used to it. Stop treating me like shit, though. You're about to lose me.
Oh my God.
When she said ski mask, that was so spot on.
Right? Hey, wait, let me interrupt real quick. Okay, guys, speaking of the feet, don't show the picture. Please don't show the picture. I'm feeling really good right now.
What
Okay, but okay, think about it, guys. Remember the shoes she showed us that she had on? They look like little clogs or something. Ooh, look, what's my tattoo I got after I got divorced?
Oh, that's cool.
It's a mermaid tail with the Journey. I love Journey, and it's the Journey. One of the.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Okay, right. What was I saying? Oh, her feet. Remember the shoes she was showing? Didn't it look like clogs? They were like kind of like leather kind of things. I bet they bled. They were wet. She was in the snow. She fucking fell on the.
Feet are serious business. You got to take care of your feet, not just
right. No, but I bet those shoes bled on her feet. Both of those feet looked blue. Not just that one toe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look at this. That's her toe.
I understand.
Yeah, it looks gross. It's all shiny inside.
Well, I'll say this. So after she called me a bitch, I'm like, there you go again. This is how you got in trouble the last time. And she said, and then she's like, I'm sorry. So somebody must have given her a lecture because it wasn't me. She wasn't listening to me at all because she timed me out like 5 times. We were playing bingo.
Well, she called you out kind of like out of the chat. She said, Snow White, you wanted to talk, like get your ass up here or something to take a link or whatever her phrase is.
Because she knew I was blocked. She had me blocked, so I couldn't.
She would.
So she's daring me from the chat, going, "Come on, Snow White! Come on,
that's funny.
And because she knew I was blocked, and I guess she figured I'd give up and go away. And then I was like, "Well, guys, if you want her to let me up." So anyway, I said, "This is how you got in trouble." Even Skimask said, gave you grief for talking to me like that. And she got so mad, Andy. She got so mad. She was like, Skimask is my friend. And I was like, oh.
He don't take up for you. He's not taking up for you.
And I said, I never said he wasn't your friend, Michelle. He can be friendly with more than one person. I know this is hard to believe, but he's not going to let you talk to me nasty.
Mm-mm. No,
that's what he made very clear to you.
Yep, especially because I've talked to you and I know you're a nice person, especially. But
and then like a stupid idiot, she went and gave out the dates that she's going back to Dallas.
And so,
right?
So now we know where she's training.
Yeah.
And now we know the company that's hiring her.
Yeah, terrible. I don't think Michelle is going to keep
herself.
Well, I think she really just wants to be on YouTube, and so she doesn't really want to get started on any positive, constructive, real world, regular life type job or lifestyle. She probably wants to sabotage.
Snow White. Sorry to interrupt, but I need you to read Tragic's comment.
Yeah.
Tragic is currently
Snow
moved.
White.
Let her come up. I want to hear her.
Ski is my friend. We're friends, okay, Snow White? You hear me? Ski's mine. Mine.
Oh, Tragic.
No,
You
she's
kick ass, man.
she's fun. She like thinks I'm her like she brought me into all of this, so she like kind of has like some possessiveness or whatever.
She does have
okay.
possessiveness.
She wants your ding-a-ling.
Oh,
Come
I think
on.
she's just a horny chick or whatever. Maybe she not.
Yeah,
She just
maybe, but she does want it.
She wants it.
Everybody knows it. I see it in there. We see it in the comments everywhere.
But we also know that it's not gonna happen.
I hope not.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh God! When there was talk about him going to Georgia and staying at the Airbnb, I was like, oh God, please! And this is kind of I don't know if I knew you or felt that I knew you that well, but I'm like, God, I hope he's not going to do that, man. God, I hope he doesn't.
I'm not gonna lie. In the very beginning,
you thought about it, right?
Well, I'm like a character myself, so I immediately saw like the opportunity to go and like make a little movie or whatever, a TV series, more or less. It would have been fun too. I kind of regret not doing that.
The doors, and the thing is that she would have keys to come into the Airbnb, and that would bother me.
But it would have been fun, right? Like if I would have went to her house and stayed for just a couple of days, I would have live streamed the whole thing.
In my opinion, you would have lasted a day, maybe.
I probably
wouldn't even a day.
And I was never in the situation anyways. Like my car doesn't have headlights, so I'd get stuck there at night or something. Like, forget it.
Well, you could drive her black Jeep,
Not if I was leaving in haste and never returned, then she'd call the cops and say I stole it.
Well, I have to say this too. The reason why she hates Tragic, and this is the reason why she hates Tragic, is because Tragic is a far better version of Michelle than Michelle.
Michelle is of herself.
She's funnier. She's a funnier Michelle than Michelle actually is funny. Yeah.
Oh my God, Tragic is just like on point.
She's nicer. She's more liked. She's prettier. She's funnier. I mean, she's a better version of Michelle. That would suck. If I saw a better version of myself, I'd be like, damn.
Do you guys remember that saying, anything you can do, I can do better? That's Tragic.
Isn't that something?
Tragic is like all the good things we wish like Michelle had.
Yeah.
Now I'm imagining the two of them singing that song back and forth to one another. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, jeez.
Latino mommy, I believe that. She said Ski would have you would have been drugged. She would have drugged you and took advantage of you.
I don't doubt it. She talks like a special deviant.
Oh my God, and he would have had the live stream set up in his bedroom, so it would have been like watching a horror movie. We would have seen Michelle coming. Wake up!
The Kathy Bates, right? The Kathy Bates movie. Oh my God. Oh God.
I would give more Lifetime.
I was scared. I was thinking. I was like, damn, okay, Donna, this is just the internet. Stop. But there are real people.
Whenever she was telling me she had this nice big house in the woods and she lived by herself, and I'm a guy, like, I'm single, and I'm like, we could stream together, it might be fun. It's before I knew anything about anything about Michelle, really. And so I talked to her on like the phone. So yeah, I was definitely thinking like, well, and maybe let's see if maybe for a few days, but I don't regret not doing it. Occasionally, like one or two times, I was like, damn, I've been really bored lately, and I'm like, shit, I could have like went and did that, and who knows what we would have like had a Netflix show fucking with Michelle right now. She's not.
It would have been like Jaws. Nah.
Well, I've streamed like that. I had a girlfriend for a long period, and I streamed like a domestic type thing, and it's kind of like a little TV show, like Everybody Loves Raymond and shit. It's kind of like a version of that, because I stream so much when I'm in like a domestic like thing. I would
Yeah.
stream like 12 hours a day, and so there's always like people in the chat hanging out, and it's like a fun thing or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of cool. But you have to be in a situation where you it's like interesting or funny or something.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah.
robbed us of the opportunity to see you ride a horse for the first time.
Yeah, I don't
And
think.
Bill
I'm
Todd
excited for
said,
that.
Michelle would have been behind you and would have been like, "Those are my balls. Protect your balls.
Where were we? Where? So Michelle has horses. She was going to let me ride one. What was the horses? I forgot about that. I
She
wouldn't have
said that she was going to take you horseback riding on some like mountain out there. Like it was just like a thing to do.
It would have been a sexy day. She would have packed some wine and shit.
But that was Dawson, I think we were talking to, that had horses.
Oh my
right?
God, how's Dawson?
Yeah.
She's doing good.
Okay.
She's doing
Okay,
right.
good.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's good.
I like her.
Everybody, sometimes you got to take a break. Sometimes you got real world stuff to take care of, and this is oftentimes like a break from the real world. So sometimes you got to go back to the real world.
Yeah, you got to go back to the real world. As soon as I get a job, man, I'm going to be back to the real world.
Yeah, then
not that I'm pulling a Michelle, but can you highlight Tragic's comment?
Oh, please.
This is not your panel, queen. I'm just kidding.
That's
This
why
is not
I'm
your
not trying to be a
panel.
Michelle.
The panel. It's Andy's panel. And he's my
Everybody
friend.
demand that queen be.
Wait a minute, guys! I hear Michelle somewhere. Where you at, Michelle? I hear
You angry
somewhere.
vaginas, get away from him. You angry vaginas, all of you.
Michelle, these are nice women. Please don't call everybody names.
I'm telling you, she is so mad that you took my side that night.
Oh,
And then we get
I think
clipped. And then we get
Mhm.
clipped, on one of the clip channels. And I was writing paragraphs in your defense. I'm like, I don't want him to get in
I
trouble
read that.
for taking my
I read
side.
that. Thank
You did?
Yeah, I did. Thank you. I didn't leave a comment because I didn't want to ruin the sentiment.
Yeah, I got some grief, but that's okay.
Yeah, thank you for writing that though, because that was nice. You didn't have to write that either, so I appreciate it.
Look, I've just noticed, and this is all I can go from, because sometimes you get in a situation with other people and there's a bad balance. There's just a bad jibe between you and that person, and I can't judge it from the outside. But I will say that I've noticed that when you're around Liz and Queen K and people like Donna Joe and Dawson, there's a way that you behave. There's a way you relate. You're happier, you're mellower. You don't talk. I don't think you'd ever talk to me the way I've heard you go off on certain people, because you know better. You know that it would change how I see you. And I think you care about how we see you because of the way we conduct ourselves. And I think that if you continue down that path with the right group of people around you, the sky's the limit, because you have a lot of good things to you and a lot of charisma.
I mean, shit, come on. People are copying you, and people are focusing on you. This new journalist.
Travel the country,
There'll be another
stretch.
one, and that'll be another storyline we get to have fun with. There's going to be another one fucking with you, or messing with you. So it's going to be fun.
Did you guys hear Michelle wanted to fly out here and like defend me against him? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
It was laughable.
Right? Like, get out of here, you little knucklehead. You're trying to give him extra
I think
attention.
it would have been cool if we had a meet and greet. If everybody was kind of like close, that would have been so. You should think about that too.
Yeah, I got to go across the country to meet people. Nobody's in Oklahoma. That's why it was so weird for that guy to come. So it's like
that was just
only the second person in 5 years. I mean, the second person uninvited. He wasn't invited. He's not coming here to meet me.
I mean, it was stupid. If it was a video court anyway, you dumb.
I told him too. What a moron!
I know you said it once on a live. I don't know which one.
Has anybody been to Tulsa? Have anybody in the chat ever been to Tulsa? You gotta kind of like. There's no real reason to come here unless you're like, you have a business or a reason.
Yeah, tragic.
Some hot objective. Yeah, tragic.
Roundhouse kick his ass.
Well, you should bring Tragic up, and I'm gonna let you go. But I just have to say before I go, Donna Joe, look fantastic.
Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely fantastic. I would never have guessed. And when you did the thing with your pulling your face back,
Right? Oh my God, I
you-
got to do it.
but you went from like 40 to like 15.
Yeah, you look like real young.
Like you went from like being 20 years younger than your
I
age.
love you
to being
all. Thank you.
German.
You don't know what you've
So,
done. All of you, my.
Thank you, Snow White.
Thank you
Yeah.
all.
Okay,
gonna
good night,
stop.
guys.
Bye,
Have
Snow
tragic up. The better version of me
I
being
know.
Michelle.
I love
So
it.
I'm the better version of Michelle, and
And
tragic
then
is
she's
the
the better
better
version of you
me.
being Michelle.
Right.
I
She's
feel
a
like a
dog.
Russian nesting doll.
But y'all,
Wait, what happened?
Oh, well, look.
They both dropped down. Did they
I'm
both drop down?
sandwiched.
Oh, okay, it's just us again. Oh,
Well, that was good. That was funny.
right. Turn my camera off for a second. Oh, that was a fun talk. Oh, I'm gonna sit up and roll a blunt. First, I'm gonna just sit here a second.
It's blunt 30.
It is. What time is it? 9:37. Is Michelle still alive? I wondered. She just run all night, 12-hour stream.
It was gonna be really quick though, remember?
That's what I'm saying. I lost
No,
this bet.
she is.
Oh yeah, it's tragic. I lost the bet. I acknowledge the loss. Michelle
I just
Costa.
clicked on it and
He is
refreshed.
still yapping.
She is still alive. Wow, insane.
I didn't
Is she
click
off?
in it.
Is she still on cam? I mean, off cam? Did she ever turn her camera on?
He's not on cam right now.
I wonder what this is a new tactic by Michelle.
Well,
She
she's
used to always
playing you.
Wow.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's copying over here.
Absolutely.
She's like, hey, he used to have his camera on. Now he doesn't. I'm keeping mine off. Playing cat and mouse.
And then she's going to push it on for a minute and do a little flash and then take it off.
Like that.
We're calling it all out right now.
If she starts listening to music and dancing, we're definitely gonna know.
I can't believe she used some of my descriptions about myself, like how I say mean things. Like she was literally stealing my story. Michelle, you're repurposing my tale over here.
Even the name.
What, in MGL? Oh, Michelle always wins. Yeah, she's still that. Yeah, duh. She's
got to
all
one
over
up.
Well, Skimask always wins. That's what she got Michelle. I'm the one who said Michelle always wins. Now it's the name of her channel. It's like she's paying homage, I guess.
You got to tax her.
Tax.
I've seen a couple of names that people have put in chat about, what it could be, and some of them were pretty funny.
Michelle's like new channel name, what it could be.
Yeah, I think one was Michelle always lies, or
Michelle never wins. that would be funny. Michelle always loses.
there was some other ones earlier. If you guys are still in here, drop them because they were pretty funny.
I got a cash app. Thank you for the cash app. Oh, thank you.
I did my
I like Michelle get lost for MGO. I can't go that one. Michelle, go lay down.
Oh yes, Tragic did say, "I'm not Michelle Goes Live." As the name.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the chat. I didn't pay attention.
It is in chat. It's right above
No.
Deborah.
I'm not Michelle Goes Live.
Kind of the same difference of her saying Michelle, Jesus, whatever her name is now.
Right. Is that a real name,
So,
Michelle Sabady? Has anyone ever considered it's all a fake alias? All this is bullshit? No,
She has a lot of names.
Yeah, because I feel like that might not be her birth name. I guess they looked up her parents and she has siblings. Never mind, it makes no sense. She just seemed like the type of person who maybe changed her name. I don't know. She's been married
That's
several
the
times.
point of what Tragic was saying is, not being original at all. Instead of Michelle always wins or Michelle goes live, she might as well just put, I'm not Michelle Sabate and I'm not going live.
That's right, I get it.
Well, when you think about it too, think about like the shit she got in here on YouTube, and she's like, I'm just gonna change my name. So I'm pretty sure that changing her name is like her go-to thing.
She doesn't have to worry about her name. She has to worry about these people reporting what like her voice and what she looks like and everything.
Oh yeah, I looked on Twitter, and Twitter like is like a place where they go to get in touch with like YouTube really quick, and there is like a whole like list of people that have been reporting her on there.
A bunch of them are probably other YouTubers, like other
They
smaller
are.
YouTubers.
Have you ever looked at the tweets that she puts out though, or the replies that she does to stories?
No, I just looked because they said that Twitter was blowing up.
I don't know how to use it, and my dad
does Michelle have a Twitter?
69 does.
She does.
Wow, that's cool. It's kind of like for older people, like that were into politics and stuff. I feel Twitter is real for news. It's like news and shit, like real important news.
Yeah, my dad said the other day, he said, oh, did you see my post on Twitter? I said, I don't even know how to use it. And how are you on there?
You're like, dang, Dad. You're farther along in technology than me. I don't even use Twitter.
I could not. It's hard. I don't even get it.
Yeah, it's
one of the hashtags.
Well, you can do all kinds of stuff. You just write tweets though, or you can put pictures. I guess you can do a lot of shit now. It's basically like Facebook, right? Twitter's pretty similar to Facebook, like, but you got followers instead of friends.
I don't know, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't have Facebook either. I don't have Instagram no more.
You turn
every
it
other
off.
day.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You have Instagram every other day.
No, I'm gonna keep it off probably and let it get deleted.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Tragic.
Yeah, it's like the quickest way to get a hold of them.
Yeah, no, I understand. They're tweeting at them and like putting the @ sign and tagging them in it, and then they get a notification. And if 100 people did that, somebody would definitely see what's going on.
Well, yeah, and it's also like way more public than like somebody doing like a private report.
Wouldn't you think that's so backwards though, that you have to go to another platform? Like that just doesn't make any sense.
Well, on YouTube, like when you're reporting, it's just like going into like a mass.
They have another way to do it. You can do it through the YouTubes. Like people can report it through YouTube also. I'm sure they are. But the way that the other way that you're talking about through Twitter, that's like the most direct way to do it, and you'll get the fastest response. In other words, like if people just reported her the regular way, like flagging the video and whatnot, or even sending emails to whatever department, it wouldn't be the same as if people use their actual personal Twitters to tweet at YouTube a bunch of different people about the same thing. Like they would see it a lot quicker.
I think Donna is requesting a bazooka.
And I think you should use the one that Liz sent to me and you.
The one without the background?
It made it 3D-ish.
I gotta download it.
Oh, then just do the other one.
I had this phone I'm on. I got two.
See, Donna, we can make your dreams come true.
Ask and you shall receive.
Is it that the background is transparent? I'm gonna upload it right now. Well, I don't know how we're gonna see the background when we're on a call, though. I can put it above us, on top of us, like the other one, though.
Just missing a couple toes.
Like this is a bazooka.
It wouldn't let me copy the other little toes on.
Whoa! I'm sorry. What were you saying there, Liz? You seem to have got a humongous head. Liz, how the hell?
Why is she on top of me? me. Put her on
You
top
got
of Queen.
you got a big ass head. That's Queen on the right. Liz.
Why are you looking at me that way, Liz?
That's like when you open your camera and it's like front facing.
That's
That's like
scary.
the face you make at the phone.
I can only have a couple of those loaded, so I gotta delete it. Delete a couple.
Oh,
Bazooka. Now look at Liz, we barely missed. I mean, Queen, we barely dodged. Those feet clobber knocker the crap out of Liz right now. She is smushed underneath there. She's like a
okay, but
stain.
I have to point something out. Can anyone tell me underneath that picture what's wrong with underneath? Okay, just tell me what's wrong with the toenail polish.
Well, I don't know
Why
about
is there
that.
black lines underneath the white?
Isn't that dirt underneath her toenail itself?
Well, yes.
But on the insides of her feet, why does it look like she has pole bruises?
Like from dancing at a club on the arch.
Yes.
I see exactly what you're talking about. Man, that's a good point. She may have been dancing at a club. Bazooka.
Not that
All
one.
right, let me see. I'm gonna load the one. I don't know how it's gonna look on.
That's another bazooka.
That one covered all of us at least.
So this one's supposed to be like opaque. I can't really tell. Let me. I don't know. I don't want to make us all three have to go backstage just to look at the picture, because then we'll rejoin and some of us will not have pictures. It's all raggedy. And my internet ain't the best, and I'm using the phone to do all of it.
Oh my god.
We're making it work though. Oh.
Somebody said, Angie said, no, the dirt is the new French petty, guys. Remember, she paid extra for it.
That's part of the look. They asked her what shade of earth feel or whatever. What shade of ground do you want underneath your toenails when we do this? It's modern.
The official response when you actually saw them literally had me dying. You're like, Michelle, what is wrong with your feet?
Right? I'm like, Michelle, you need to go wash them immediately. What the hell?
It literally
Don't
looked
you
like
have
the
running
soot
water?
from the fireplace.
I touched it. Yeah, running water. That was funny. No, the fireplace. I told Michelle she looked like she was running around like Fred Flintstone pedaling her car with her feet.
Hello, that's how everybody's feet look when you climb on top of your Jeep.
Right. That's what she said too. She was filling up that dumb body bag thing.
I have an SUV and my feet don't look like that.
Right, you're not barefoot.
You try this.
I think it's Michelle's.
And I'm also wearing shoes when I go outside, so there's
exactly. I never go outside barefoot. I don't even like to be inside barefoot. I put like sandals or something, shower shoes.
He did call them green grapes.
Right. That your toes look like a bunch of little. Why are your feet olive colored? Your toes look like a bunch of little green grapes.
And even in the house, am I just the weird one? But I have to have on either socks and slippers, or at least slippers, or both. I mean,
I can't walk. I don't like barefoot. I don't like socks by themselves. I still feel kind of barefoot. I gotta wear socks and sandals.
Yeah.
Slippers, it would be a suitable alternative, especially if it was cold.
How many people walk around their house with feet like Michelle?
No, she's a rare. That's like super like rag. I don't want to say ghetto, but like that's super like insane. Only crackheads usually like run around at the outside barefoot.
It's either socks with slides or socks with slippers.
Right. Michelle's the only one running around in 2023 outside, bare feet.
Being Spider-Man climbing up her Jeep, apparently.
She's stepping on rocks and dodging insects and breaking toes and just to be barefoot. Like, I don't even see the benefit.
Some of them have to be like super rough. I can't walk on rocks without shoes on.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't even know how it's more comfortable. The only time
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I saw someone say that in her chat. She was talking about that she might have a broken foot. Did I or did I not tell her in the comments? And I know she saw them. They won't do anything for your toes unless it's actually that your foot's broken. And now she's supposedly going with her foot's broken.
Sorry. Yeah, no, they don't do much for broken. Yeah, thank you. They don't do much for broken fingers. I've never had a broken toe, but I'm sure it's the same.
Fingers
No.
and toes, they just do buddy healing, so they just tape it to the one next to it.
Yep.
Yeah, and so she's wasting money. I thought she was like maybe trying to get the medicines or whatever. I don't know why she would want to go to the doctor.
I don't think she has yet.
No, she didn't. She was trying to say she was. She's getting ready to. Didn't she? She said she was going to the doctor. I think she went today.
Oh, did she?
No, I think she said on live like she's gonna go to urgent care because she was like, I have insurance.
She's been saying that for the past week.
The damn injury's gonna be healed. Michelle, you just it healed old-fashioned style. You didn't even use ice. Like,
could you imagine adding ice to the top of those? Like, I would not add anything other than soap and water.
Right.
And then afterwards, a nice clean pair of socks and maybe some shoes.
I think I would just like wrap my foot up with the ace bandage and it would just fix it.
Something.
Take some aspirin when the pain got bad.
Heavy with the soap, though.
What? Heavy dose of soap?
Heavy with the soap and water.
Oh, heavy with the soap, yeah. Yeah, you need a lot of that. Michelle needs overabundance.
Oh my gosh.
Have you?
No,
I'm gonna sit up here and do it.
Over here.
Remember Julie with the pretty pink toes and was flexing out Michelle? And Michelle's like, yeah, you gotta. What did Michelle say? She was trying to show off something, and then Michelle tried to show off her pedicure, and Julie told her she had like a pedicure from 2000.
Yeah, she popped off with the pink nails and toes.
Right.
I was really hoping your creator challenge for like the feet would have caught on, so that we could really see what people are working with.
Hey, that would have been such great trolling. That was
just pop up random ones at different times.
Well, I thought Bombshell might actually do it, thinking her toes were pretty or something. She was the only one I could think that might. I thought about saying it to Amber, but she wasn't going to entertain it.
You know what? I think Amber on the live actually like a couple of weeks ago was showing Bombshell's feet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Where'd the foot picture come from? I wonder.
I think it was like I think she said she had an injury or something, and Amber was like trying to say like I guess she didn't, and she was showing it, and they were making fun of her feet because she had big feet and long toes.
Like man feet.
Like basically like Michelle's.
Well, Michelle's feet are like a Lord of the Rings.
For her size, they're pretty big. Like every time. Yes. And then she wears like like those Skechers foam shoes, so they look even bigger.
I was a hater trying to do some weird shit. I'm not letting you up here. I don't know who you. Oh, this is what's his name? Show your face. I'll let you on the show. This is Preston. I'm not gonna let you on the show. No, you fucking little baby dingling over there, creep. All right, sorry, ladies. We'll pretend he's not here. Hold on. What happens if I go like this? Solo loadout. Let me bring him on. What's up? Oh, he ran away. Okay, you guys are still here. My bad.
Yeah.
That was so weird. I know who that dude is, but I don't know why he keep trying to join if he doesn't want to talk. I let him up, but I just didn't want to do no weird shit, obviously.
Yeah,
anyway.
I went to take a shower earlier and I came back and then it was gone. I was like, what the hell?
Yo, you didn't feel fortunate that you didn't have to see that. I don't even know what it is most of the time, but somebody got me with the basic, whatchamacallit.
Well, if it was anything like the last person's, then...
Well, no, this wasn't a person. This was somebody showing a video or something. I didn't even see it. He was only on there a split second, but it was long enough. So
I was walking
Yeah.
back to my phone and I caught it right at the moment. I was like, oh God.
yeah, people are crazy. And then that one guy keeps trying to come up, the big Mexican dude. He was. I had him on the show a bunch. I was having fun, like going back and forth, but I can't take a
He's
risk.
another one who's like really hype on you. Like that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
there's like a whole community of like people
Oh
obsessed
wait, are
with
we
you.
talking about the one that drinks children's ibuprofen with Ensure?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That combs his bangs to the like front of his head from the back.
Oh, for
Right.
hair.
It's like make fun of my hair, but I'm not doing no weird shit like that with it. Like got
He
it
has
very.
bangs. Who
Yeah,
has
that's what I'm saying.
bangs?
Well, yeah, exactly. He has bangs, but there's nothing behind them. Like it's just the front of his hair is the only spot that grows, so he just got
Yeah.
bangs there.
And
It's
I'm
like
saying like men having bangs, not women. Like
exactly,
men.
yeah.
And who saved Sonic drinks in the refrigerator? When he opened it, there was just like a random Sonic drink in there. I was like, dude, let it go.
I think the guy is. I think that guy's disabled. Honestly, not like not to make fun of him, but I'm pretty sure he's disabled because if he isn't, then he's just extremely broke and boring because he never goes anywhere and does anything. So I just figured he was homebound for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh
'cause
yeah, and he was
every
showing
time
off
you're
the.
live, he makes an appearance. So it's like
He
he's
does. He's
waiting
been
for
backstage.
you.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he comes every single one. He's gonna be sad if I don't get it again next month. No.
He's a super fan.
Yep.
He just wants to show us his hats again.
Right. Oh, he just wants to put his big ugly face in the screen and say the same weird thing in his whispery little tone over and over.
Maybe he wants to show his rims.
Yeah, can't even talk to him. Oh, I hear a dog.
That's my dog.
Uh-oh. Causing ruckus back there. What kind of dog is it? The little one? We already did
I
this.
have 3 Chihuahuas.
Oh, wow. 3 of them.
They're cute though. They're little. They're not monsters like mine.
How much is the dog food for 3 dogs a month? I immediately
No
went cheap
lie.
with it. Like,
I get
Uh-huh.
the 73-pound bag for my 2, and the prices just went up, and it's $90 a bag.
then you need 1 bag for 2 dogs?
Well, to last me at least a week or 2.
So, well, that's, yeah, I guess you can't even figure it up by the month, huh? Because it's too much depends on how much they eat and all kinds of shit. So what's a good idea? How much do you spend, what's an average for dog food and accessories to have your animals, your pets?
Too much?
I don't even know. I've never really
A
like
lot, huh?
thought about it.
No.
Just
like
like
a
when they
kid.
need food, I buy it.
It's like a kid.
Yeah, like their shots and stuff. Well,
Uh-huh.
after they turn 1, then you got to go back for another round. But between that and the food, and then the clippers, and
You got groomed, exactly. You got to do all that.
well, we see when my mom was alive, since she was 18, she worked in the vet business, so we know how to do all those things because of her, like clipping the nails and.
Oh, that's so useful. Save
Yeah.
money, and it's kind of
Yeah.
cool to do that yourself. Hang out with the animal.
I just order my vaccinations and I vaccinate my dogs, other than like the ones that have to be reported.
But what about like nails, and do you like give them haircuts and stuff? Like all that's kind of hard to do with dogs,
They're
right?
short hairs, so they don't really need like
Oh, there you go.
haircuts. But like, and I can trim their nails, but I take them like when they do like their checkups, and I do all that.
I got you. Some dogs don't let even their people do it to them. Like they cut the nails. Like they think something's about to happen, or they need them for like their survival, and they freak out.
What in the world?
Yeah, I'm like every like chat's going crazy about Michelle right now.
No, do you see that one comment?
No, I'm not even seeing it. She's lying on her channel saying time for her nighttime meds so she can come over here and fight with us about how fat and ugly all the women are. What?
Oh, bet. Let her come.
Well, hold on a second. I'm rolling a blunt. I was not even looking at the phone. I was listening to what y'all
No,
were
but that's
talking
not
about.
even. I didn't even see that one. The other
Wait,
one
she's
was
saying what? Read.
Let's not believe it unless it's a credible source in chat. No
yeah,
offense,
but
ladies.
she's saying you passed on February 6th.
What?
It
She said
says
I died?
MS is saying she knew a ski, but he passed. I'm not going to say the word passed. February 6th, 2023. She is loony. She said she doesn't know any other ski.
Oh, she's doing a fake RIP for me? Wow. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, everybody. I see what. Okay. Wow, that's odd, isn't it? That's
What
something
the
that
fuck?
I've never done, but I've honestly, me being.
At me or whatever you want to do, but I've got to be the one to say it. When he goes on, just don't even give him reaction or comment or do any of that stuff, because that's just giving him more ammo and it's stupid.
Exactly.
I
And same
agree.
thing, like people don't go over there and like try and defend me or because you just give
That's
me.
it's
You get
just
the
giving them
views.
more views, and
Yeah.
their heads are getting bigger and all that, and it's just I know people want to defend you and stuff, but to comment and and to give them the views, it's just it's worse,
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Not Liz throwing tomatoes at me. I know you joking.
They landed on your. They almost landed on your
I,
picture.
I looked over and saw tomatoes. I was like, oh, it's just Liz.
I had to.
I think what's so cool, Andy, is that you have women of all ages and demographics from all different, and it just goes to show that it's not it's just who you are to be able to attract 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, black, Hispanic, white, like every different thing is 100%. They're just their own people, and you attract people just based on who you are. And like reading the chat and just seeing the stuff that people say about you, about your mods, like you made a really great concoction here. Like how did you get
Well, I got
such
lucky. A lot of it too. A lot of it is the individuals themselves. Obviously, I was fortunate enough to meet a lot of nice people that they like me streaming. They wanted to help me keep streaming. They got good advice, helpful input, constructive criticism, they're friendly, things like that. They're funny. I got a lot of I was fortunate to
And even
have
sometimes if
people.
he doesn't want to hear it, it has to be said.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
love that you get embarrassed when somebody's like compliments you or something. You're like, I wouldn't have highlighted that if I known you were going to say that. Or like, you're just humble. Like, that's cool. Like, that's what people like about you, that you're not in your face. Like certain creators that are just like, look at me and my little tiny, teeny little body, and I'm just itty bitty little pip squeaky. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't care.
Right.
You're very like, hey, I don't think that's funny. I used to be big, and
Mm-hmm.
you're just very you're easy to relate to for
I was
people.
gonna say relatable. I try to be relatable
Yeah.
because I know how. Yeah, I've been around people and I know how. I have a general sense in how the world works.
And another thing is, if he gets upset or he gets mad, let him do it, get over it. He'll apologize and he's over it. It
Yep.
doesn't take
Yeah,
him long.
and I'm never
He,
talking about anybody specifically if I'm not saying their name. So it's like,
exactly.
yeah, when I start saying dumb things like, "Oh man, moderators, you guys are doing it," like
Yep.
I don't even know who the moderators are in the chat. I'm just like talking
Yep.
shit.
Or you'll even go, I'm gonna end the live. I don't want to be up here like this. I'm gonna end the
Right?
live.
Like I'm not in. This is the wrong time for me to be live. I'm not gonna hold my
Yes, like
viewers hostage. And
you're
then,
in touch with your, like, you're not just shooting off the handle. You're in touch with who you are. And I don't want to do anything I'm going to regret, because I respect you guys as my subscribers. I respect my chat. I respect my mods. I'm going to get off for a little while. I'll be back later. Like,
and
there's
that's
not,
because I've like made mistakes, and I don't want to do something, that same stuff again.
that's the whole point, is we learn from our mistakes. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
And for us that are are not creators, you know, it's easy for people to say, well, I wouldn't do that. Well, I wouldn't do it. Well, there's only so much that someone can take before they're gonna have to say something, or it's gonna drive them crazy. So let him, you know, let the person do it, let them get over it, and then we move on.
Yeah. Right.
Rarely you hear somebody so quickly see their own faults. I mean, rarely, you really, honestly, in 2023, very rarely you see people admit their faults, say, you know what, humbly, I apologize. I shouldn't have said what I said. I won't, you know, I'm not going to make sure that I don't do that again. And then if somebody comes on, you usually are very respectful to the person. You're like, hey, if you came up, I will take mine down so that you're not up there. It's just so considerate how you are. And that's what makes for a good creators platform. That's what makes your mods want to be here. It makes me want to go. I don't really want to go up there. And now I'm like, oh, I don't mind it. It's nice
Well, you
of
know,
you to do what you.
the chat's
What's
the
that?
most important. Having the chat, like having people that are friendly, like the moderators, and also
Mm-hmm.
the chat. That's the most
Yep.
important. If you don't have a fun chat or like a welcoming chat, or
Yep.
yes, you're not going to be able to make it. So I'm
And your
glad you.
chat appreciates you, your chat, and that lets you know you can keep doing what you're doing because you're doing something right. They like your mods, they like you, they like your evenings when you stream at night. Usually when you're trying to get off, you got people going, oh, come on, Ski, and
Oh,
you're
it's
like,
11:11. Sorry.
did you
No,
make a
yeah,
wish?
you're right. Yeah, I did.
All right.
Mhm.
It's just cool though. I think you're doing a good job. I'm gonna hop down, but I
Well,
want to
thank
tell
you.
all of you people, I love you this channel. I love it, and I love the girls, all of them, Paige, Jules, Queen, Liz. I love all of you guys. Thank you. I appreciate Lucy, everybody down in the chat for being as nice as you guys are. Everybody's just like I said, and I appreciate that the mods gave the we're not going to tolerate any bullying in here, and then that made me want to come back. You know what I mean? Like I loved it. So you
Thank
guys are
you.
great.
Hey, thank you for
Keep
saying all that. Thank you very much. I'll
keep
see. I'll
doing
talk
you,
to
Ski,
you next time. All right, Miss
and
Good
doing
Liz.
what you're
night.
doing. Bye, guys.
Good night. Take care.
Have a good night. The stupid work call rang again. I had to mute.
I'll
I
probably
told them
get
I would.
ready. I'm gonna probably. I don't know. I might wrap it up in a minute. You guys are how late do you?
We're gonna jump down, but you're gonna stay live for a little bit longer, right?
Okay. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Yep. I'll
Okay.
stay like a while longer. Perfect. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Liz.
Bye.
All
Thank you
right.
both
Talk to
very
you
much.
later.
Alrighty. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, I'll stay live. I can't carry the conversation right at the moment. Oh, that was awesome. Well, look at all that, man. Hmm. Wow, that was a lot of nice, kind words. Saving this stream. This one we're saving. We're not editing any of this. I'm saving these nice, friendly sentiments. Turn the music on and chill a minute. I might roll another blunt. Oh, that was made me feel very good. Very oh man, I don't even know how it made me feel good, to say the least. Oh man, that was very, very man, very nice of everybody to say all that. Mitten Mama. That's a lot to digest. It's like I do the conversation recap. It's like that was a football game, and it's the after show or whatever it's called. I guess I'll stay live a little while longer, hang out with you guys I'll stay up here and we'll hang out. I'll put the link back out in chat too in a second. Oh, Michelle with the death announcement. That was cold blooded. Michelle's cold blooded for that. That was the low blow. I'm a guy who recognizes how trolling and all that goes. You don't have to go and mock and announce a fake death. That was very disgusting. I've never done that for none of my enemies. I've talked about people's deceased relatives, like a time or two, one or two people. I'm not proud about that. I've never fake announced that someone died. That's crazy. And although she clearly couldn't have been serious, and plus there's like the people that know me and know that I'm even live at the same time, literally live, so easily disproven. Gross thing to say. Not something a friend would say to a friend. Would a big sister say that to her little brother? I don't know that dynamic, but I'd have to hope not. Jeez Louise. I guess we never found out if Michelle's was the person who financed that knucklehead trip, did we? I'm just kidding. Michelle with that $1,000 bounty to get my ass kicked. Michelle, that was the most wasted money you ever spent. Should have just went into the people should have just walked over a bridge and just threw the money off of it. We would have got more value out of it that way. I love when people waste money to try and fuck with me and they just fuck with themselves. Oh goodness. I don't love it. It's very irritating. I'm just looking for the extra. I'm looking for the victory amongst this non-stop locomotion of hate. What's up, Lucy? I miss you. Michelle's as bipolar as I am. I'm pretty sure. That's another thing I think is that I like about Michelle is that everyone says she's bipolar, but she don't take medication. I didn't know that about her, so it's not like something I liked initially, but I got to know that about her. She, she probably has situations. Who knows? I don't. She may not. She don't seem that odd to me, but everyone else says she's got things going on. Yeah. Well, hey, what do you think, Lucy? I think it's good that she got her channel back. I don't think it's a good thing. I'm not on her side as far as like condoning the things she said, and I'm definitely not for her ban evading. I'm not saying that that's okay, but it's a good thing for me personally because you don't have to keep coming on my show with their nonsense. I know people were. People swore I was getting something out of it. The only thing I was getting out of it was the extra views, the higher view count, which is something. But we've talked about this enough. It wasn't worth the hassle or the risk versus reward, the put into the get back ratio. Nah. And then a few things in particular. For one, she had me so irritated that I'm like cursing people out that I'm not even cursing them out in the specificities. I'm just mad at the whole mods. And then I upset a few people, one or two people in particular, just as a result of me being irritated. I'm not going to say that I can't blame Michelle, but I can blame Michelle for making me irritated. Sneeze. Oh, I hate when you got to sneeze and then you can't. Damn it, that sucks. I felt a sneeze coming on because I got this little this little head, not chest cold, but like a head cold. You kind of hear a little bit like my nose is stuffy. I wanted to sneeze to break that up and bust it or whatever the heck. Like break the congestion. Son of a gun. Juke myself. She plays with me. Fair enough. I would say I do the same thing back to her, but I don't think it hurts me. I don't think it hurt her. I'm not like I don't gas her up, and I could have tried like egg Michelle on to talk about certain things potentially. If there were things that I thought were I don't try and gas Michelle up or wind her up and nothing. I've never asked her about none of my people that I don't like I've never tried to use her that way. I don't think I never even asked her about the video game paddle person. I don't think I ever like put her on the spot because remember they were kind of buddies. I always thought myself did that just to be like a little knucklehead. I don't give a shit. But I never asked her, like I never put her on the spot and made her like, I could do stuff like that. I'm just not a weirdo. I could have had her on the show one time and been like, Michelle, tell me how you feel about yada yada yada, and then I could have like led the witness or tried to elicit certain statements just for like the clip or to upset the third party or whatever. I haven't done that one time. One thing about Michelle is she would be good for like a cut a promo. If I was like, Michelle, I want you to talk shit about this person for like 15 seconds. Michelle would be good at shit like that. She already does that. Like, Michelle, you got 15 seconds. I want you to just like whatever you got. Like, I mean, barbecue this motherfucker with your words right here. And maybe if she knew a little bit about him, or if she knew some bad things about him, I mean, that's easy. Because, like I've said about the Amber and Michelle both, is they're not shy to say mean things, like really evil, like terrible things. And you gotta have been a person that's been through shit to say stuff like that. And that's not a good thing. I mean, I've been through shit too, so I mean, I say shit like that too. But it's not something like that, like a quote unquote normal person could, those type of things, the type of thing that a normal person would say, just to hurt somebody. Like when I said that thing about Michelle and whatever, like I made that shit up just to be mean and shit. Like most people wouldn't have just thought to say that, or even if they did, they wouldn't have said it. It's disgusting, yada yada yada. So you gotta be like I don't want to call it. I don't want to say you gotta be a fucked up person. You gotta be a person who has been through things to be able to say the meanest shit. That's one thing. Like Michelle's copy. I've said this to you guys over. I know you guys maybe not 100 times, but I've said this 100 times on my stream that nobody can go lower than me. The same thing Michelle was just talking about, like she'll say the meanest shit. This is me just saying this. Michelle just copying me, paying too close of attention. No, the point is like nobody's gonna be lower than me because I would say the most fucked up shit. Not even giving a shit what it makes me sound like, just to hurt somebody if I was like in a feud with them. That's what I have done. I wouldn't do that anymore. I haven't done that in a while, but like for instance with Bombshell was the last time. Well, or I guess not. With Ember too. Like I'm not, I got times when I don't act very well either. But yeah, it's not a good thing. Like being able to like go low and then lower than low. Like racism is not like to be somebody who's willing to be racist just to like upset someone. That's not cool because I'm not actually racist. So why say racist shit that's just to piss people off? That's kind of like Michelle with the N word up there trying to have a philosophical discussion, but while saying the word 7 times in 15 seconds. Like Michelle, it's unnecessary. I wouldn't do no corny shit like that, but I definitely have said racist, hateful things to piss motherfuckers off, particular people, but also, just to get, I don't know what I was thinking, like a dumbass. I'm not gonna say I was trying to go viral, but I just didn't care. I was like, didn't really consider like it sticking around after the fact. There's no excuse. And I've said disgusting things, and several times I've said very terrible things. If I wasn't a live streamer, and also if I didn't still live stream, I wouldn't have to be concerned about it. Other than like my conscience. I wish I hadn't said a lot of the shit I said. I really do. Ooh. I'll sit up and roll another, but I don't know. I'm having a good time. It's still pretty early, but I'm kind of talked out. Yes, I did say sorry, absolutely. And the things are like years old, and it's not even. The one thing I wish I hadn't done was start an argument with Amber in the back and forth. But hey, I got a whole bunch of personal dumb drama, nonsense, stress, and aggravation. So I'm use some of this YouTube stuff as a distraction, obviously, just like a lot of people that watch me and live streams in general do. It's a break. It's a take a time out from the real world and dork around on YouTube. So yeah, we're doing the same thing. I'm still a little like bewildered at the amount of attention I've started to get from not attention in terms of like, I don't know, like novel attention, new interesting forms of attention. Like for instance, this dweeby knucklehead traveling to try and come to my court date. Like I've had a bunch of court dates as a streamer, and nobody ever tried to come to none of those, and they all been for way worse shit. So like, it just has to be that like now I'm at like a certain, I got like this one stalker or whatever. Either, I mean, I can't just say I got one stalker because the guy has over 100 viewers, and they're all people that used to watch me. So I don't know. It's definitely a compliment. It shows that I got a draw. It would be called a draw. There's an interest. The crowd, the audience, the larger, whatever that's out there. There's an interest. I'm high too. Thank you, Liz. You guys are nice. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, Michelle's got her own channel over there. I wonder why she ended the stream. I mean, it was sure the hell wasn't no damn quick update stream. She streamed for 3.5 hours. Why end it? I haven't ended mine. I was live before her, and I'm 5 hours afterwards. If you were you got something better to do, Michelle? That was the reason, wasn't it? I can't remember what it was, but that she has to go somewhere in the morning or something. Okay. Yeah, I wish I had handled that differently. Honestly, I do. If you watch the clip, I was kind of flabbergasted after the fact when it was just me and Michelle, and she just kept, running the bit into the ground or whatever. Yeah, I laughed along with it because Michelle was just like outlandish to me. And in the clip, in the moment, I even told Michelle I thought she was being racist. I don't know why. I guess it was a misinterpretation of mine, but I thought Michelle was upset that it was a woman of color. Never mind, like a much more attractive woman with a way better body and far more articulate and well spoken and intelligent. Pretty much outclassed in every regard. I just for some reason assumed that Michelle was being hateful because of the skin color. I don't know. Maybe that was me being a weirdo. I'm like hypersensitive because I've been called a racist so much. I'm like, Michelle, wait a minute. It's weird. It's a weird thing in society and the internet. Racism is so it's so crazy. I can't believe it's real sometimes, And then other times, like I'm a person who's like, yes, it's absurd. It's absurd. It's such like a old time. Hey, good night, Lucy. Hey, have a good day tomorrow. Yep, take care of the animals. The world needs more Lucy's. Lucy made some Lucy's. Well, I don't know if she has sons or daughters, but she said she has kids. I think she said the daughters, though. There's going to be more Lucy's in the future. More Lucy's. Lucy 2.0s. Get ready, Michelle. People, yeah, act like in the future. I imagine the racism in the future. Like, there won't even be racist like that. Like, people are going to keep getting so, like, it's not even but the only people that would still be like one race would be the ones that were like the ones that stayed separated. like 100 years from now, 200 years from now. What do you guys think? Can we hang out a bit longer? Let's see here, gather my thoughts. I'm not sleepy no more. Still a little spaced out. I'm gonna go to sleep in a little bit, but I'm still awake for a while. What the heck? Sorry, I'm looking at something. 1 second. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I'm not holding you up. Just I'm explaining why I'm not talking. I'm looking at something over here. I got a message. Huh. Oh, never mind. I'm just looking at something that's irritating. Are you talking? What are we talking about? Hold on. I should, Liz. Good point. No, I was breaking a rule of mine. Well, I wasn't really breaking the rule because I'm not listening or even looking at what they're saying, but I was looking at a hater chat. I'm gonna not even mention it. What I noticed though is that it's a lot of Amber's viewers that are haters of mine now. I can't ignore that obvious thing. So Amber, there's a shout out. I don't know if Amber would be in here by happenstance. I don't even know her channel, but I see that several people that are clearly representatives, like that one weirdo that came in here talking about they were just accusing me of something. I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are. Gladiator mom. I don't even know who the hell you are. That's how sheep-minded people work, though. I'm not telling you guys how to think about none of them. If anything, I tell you how I feel about them, but it's not with any intention. I'm not trying to have you guys go over there and bother yourself with making them know how I feel about them or anything of that nature, right? Ooh, did I get a cash app? I did. Hey, you know it. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Let's get some ones. Ones in the chat. Cash app. A blunt. Yeah. Man, I might actually buy YouTube Premium. That sounds so corny because YouTube is free, but all I do is watch YouTube. If it was like $10 or less a month, I would pay for it. I ain't lying. YouTube Premium, I'm tired of these damn ads. It's not a single freaking thing that ever helps me out or is interesting to me or anything. I do not want the ads no more. Furthermore, the ads always got to play in like high definition. They start buffering and shit. Annoying. So bad. Uh-oh. All right. Keep it together over here. What are we doing? All right, blunt time. At least I don't have no obligations. I do got to go to my lawyer's office either tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday, one of those afternoons. I need to. I mean, it's not like that. You know what? I'm not really a criminal no more. I'm fixing to obtain legal counsel, start taking out some restraining orders. I mean, I already have legal counsel, but that's on a state level. I want an entertainment lawyer. I'm not kidding. I ain't kidding. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I want like a manager and a lawyer. I don't have no money though, so like, let me not get ahead of myself, right? What's up, T Poo? What's up, Boston Babe? Twisting up a blizzle for shizzle. What was that person's name that was like that? That Michelle shouted out and then they were in our chat. They seemed pretty cool. For shizzle, some shit like that. For shizzle, it's official or something. That was nice. What a Mitten Mom. Is that what the name is? Mitten Mama or Mitten Mom? You know what I'm talking about. MM. The woman that came up and she had her cam on a few times. The woman that has a cooking show, the cooking channel, rather. Everything that, all that was nice, but in particular, the part about judging me for things that, have happened since you know me. As long as, I don't have no crazy shit. Like, I never, they act like I murdered somebody or any disgusting, crazy. I'm not one that don't have no nonsense. So there's not like no. It would have people believe. I don't know. Maybe that's why, like I said before, that's why I found Michelle interesting, because I guess people feel that way about Michelle too. Some people feel that way, not like a majority opinion. But I can't believe people think I'm a bad person. Like, I know I'm not a bad person. I'm not worried about that. But I'm like, you can't actually believe that. And furthermore, if you can't like be, like the things that have happened, they're just accepted and you can't just move forward from it. You got to constantly, that would create a tough situation for me, in the sense that, like, how would I be a nice guy if all the time my entire existence motherfuckers were coming up and pressing me over the same shit over and over and over? How would I be able to maintain some nice guy attitude, right? Wouldn't that be like pretty difficult? I would think so, right? How the hell can I be nice? Wouldn't that be hard at the very minimum? Like, how am I supposed to keep like a nice disposition and a positive, optimistic outlook when literally every fucking turn of the fucking head, every time I turn my head left or right, is somebody else saying this about if it's not something I said, which is most of everything. If it's not something I said, they're talking about one of about 2 or 3 incidents over the course of 5 years. It's like, can you leave me the fuck alone? Why? And furthermore, they only know these things because I'm a streamer. Anybody I met in the regular world, outside of the internet or live streaming in particular, wouldn't know all this shit I had done or said or whatever. That's weird. That's crazy. It's like a I don't know. I really don't know what I'm saying now, but you guys kind of see what I'm talking about, right, Queen? Absolutely, I did. I absolutely did. There's no way to deny it. You're talking about Gucci's. Absolutely, I did. Would I do it again? I wouldn't. Did I intend to do it the first time? I did not. I did not intend for that to happen. I wouldn't lie. I ain't lied never. I did not intend for it to happen. But yes, that did happen. I know that too. I know both parts. Thank you for the second part. But the first part, Michelle just used me. I knew that. I was using Michelle too, though. That's why I didn't feel bad using Michelle because I knew she was using me. Every time she could get on a panel that was bigger or better, she was over there. She was only using me, to keep her YouTube, to keep her in the YouTube rhythm. She didn't want to get completely out of the swing of things. No, she used me for clips too. I'm responsible for most of her getting clipped just by simply, and knowing how to talk to Michelle or the people in general, but. Uh-oh, hold on a second. I think I got a cash app. Oh, 1 second. Oh, it appears I did. Hey, I did. I got 2 cash apps. Hey, thank you. Busy night. I'm here just listening and supporting. Thank you for the cash app. Ooh. Remember all the positives that was said about you tonight. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you guys. I'm saving this stream. I'm not usually I would edit it. I don't know. I kind of want to. If I edit it, we lose the live chat. I don't really go back and read the chats unless I'm looking for like a particular comment or seeing what somebody in particular was saying. But most of the show was the beginning part. Like I'm trying to think how long was I on here rambling by myself. It says I've been live almost 5 hours. Like the last at least like hour or more if we had guests. Seems like we had guests for a long part though, huh? It was a good one. Whoa, it scared the fuck out of me. Phew! Did you hear how fucking loud that is? Jiminy Christmas! Oh, goodness. Golly, that was scary. That voice right there. All right, let me turn the radio on.
Power off. So we just bring a lot of.
Turn this speaker off. Short. That scared the shit out of me. It does every time too. It's like a horror movie that I know the ending part. I take it scared. That's about to happen. I know it's coming. Let's get it. I can't help but be scared. That scared the shit out of me. I ain't lying. Ooh. Guys, that's because I'm on edge. Not on edge per se, but nerves. Got a lot of shit on my mind. I'm jumpy, but not really jumpy like the name. Expecting almost. That shit was too close for comfort too. It was like screaming right in my face. Battery low. I'm like, what the fuck? I know what the hell she was even saying at first. I just knew it was a loud voice with authoritarian type tones to it. Who the fuck is this yelling at me in my face? Where'd they come from? How the fuck did they get here and how can I get away? How much time do I got? Oh shit, there's no time. Not the word. I'm just rambling. I don't know what I'm talking about. Bozo. All right. Let me load up my chat phone over here. Chilling now. Who else is smoking? I forgot the blunt count. So, I can't. You guys understand? I'm gonna be completely I'll give you guys full disclosure on exact legal cases once I am no longer facing whatchamacallit. I'll address any legal situation once I'm removed from that situation. So, and I mean in specifics, you're gonna get the honest. You never got anything less. Like I've always said, the worst I'll do is not talk about something. I would never lie. I just won't talk about shit, especially shit that I can't talk about. Obviously, I'm not a. I do. Some people can't stop themselves from talking about things. I actually can. I actually can, especially in terms of like specifics. If I knew I couldn't talk about something specifically, I never would again. If I couldn't like talk about a person, a place, if I couldn't say somebody's name or like the address, I would forget that shit. Right? I think I stayed up too late, guys. It's already almost midnight. It's on now. Let's make a drink. Queen, I think I'm gonna have to stay up late. You can't stay up late though, Queen. You gotta go to sleep in a little bit. Or you might already have went to sleep. I'm not sure. Look at the chat. Yeah. This guy came to Tulsa and tried to live stream and couldn't get no connection to do it. That part was funny too. Oh, oh. This guy also doesn't understand what a statement is, apparently. He doesn't understand what a statement is. You know what I mean? But like I said, after court. I would find it very interesting if he was hanging out in the same city as me after court, in the sense that, like, I have a court date again this Monday. I'd like to see him hang out. Well, for one, never mind. I don't even want to say that because I don't want him to come anywhere. I want nothing to do with the guy. But what I'm saying is, oh, absolutely perfect. Yeah, if I got another court date this Monday. Based on several things, let me give you guys a hint. Because this city probably got a spy in here anyways. They're all old viewers of mine. I never made them leave. It's YouTube. I can't make people stop watching. They're clearly still interested. They're probably more interested than the casual person that watches and likes me. These are overly invested people. Overly invested in the sense of, like, this is what they do with their free time. They travel across the country, whatever time they got. I don't know, probably all their time free. They are nothing. Nobody. Every bit of time they ever got is free. I should just stay awake. It's today. Tonight's Tuesday night. Tomorrow, well, in about 12 minutes, it's Wednesday. Should stay awake and go to sleep. I should go to sleep around the same time as Queen. It's at 3 or 4, so like 1 o'clock your time. I should go to sleep at 3 o'clock. I don't know what radio station am I on. There we go. I'm looking at something real quick. All right. You seen the picture, right, Liz? I mean, I know you did. Guys, I took a picture of his dumbass. What's up, Q-Tip? Did he only stay or walk around in downtown on foot? Absolutely. No, he was on foot, but then he got like a scooter. Tulsa has a Lime scooter, like most other cities, most other like moderate sized cities. We got these little scooters that are like motorized or electric. He rented one of those and rode around. And he didn't want to know what you call it. And he wanted me to commit a crime so he could get me arrested and get my lawyer to drop me. My lawyer dropped me in a second. I ain't got no misconceptions about it. The lawyer told me, I mean, I know he will. I know he will. Change radio station. Hip hop, but I can't find it. No, he didn't see nothing. And if he thought I was going to come to downtown, I mean, I could do anything I want. Clearly, I didn't want to, or I would have. I got an old-fashioned radio. This is the radio I bought at the flea market, if anyone remembers. I listen to whatchamacallit for a second. Actually, I can just turn the speaker back on. Let's play it in there. I don't like the radio. Or I can charge it.
How long?
Can use the speaker while it's charging.
You are now paired. Enjoy.
You got it. Let's do a little enjoying of this. Right? We are now paired. Time to enjoy, guys. Right? See how loud she is, too? Screaming at me. Well, look, I'm pretty sure I figured out who he is. And, yeah. Like I said, it'll be a different... I mean, it is what it is. Clearly, if I thought he was that serious, I had a chance to address the issue, right? No, he's nobody to me. He's nobody to me. I'm famous. I'm famous. Who is he? I got 15,000 subscribers. Well, you know, I like the way. Who was that was counting the Molly's? Mama? Molly had she has a lot of subscribers if you count it, like the 81 or whatever, 83,000, and then another like 15,000. That's basically 100,000. Yep, I like to count this channel. Got a little under 5,000. My other channel got, you know, over 10,000. We just round those to 15,000. Oh, this guy, he does got like a, what, is he at 1,000 or 2,000? Something, some little, it's for me. Spawns. I'm yet to be touched. I'm not going to bless these people with a whatchamacallit. I'm going to bless them. I know the people that didn't do it, and those are the real cowards and pussies, right, ladies? There was a motherfucker that talked shit about me for 3 fucking years, and every time I got near him, he fucking ran away. I made him lose his job. Well, a number of things. He did this all to himself, but he got evicted from his apartment. Then he lost his job. Then he moved in with a chick. Then I made that chick kick him out. Then he moved in with a dude. Then that dude kicked him out. Now he lives with his fucking parents. This dude swore he wanted to see me, and man, I was gonna fucking let him come. I see he wasn't the motherfucker, was he? Bitch ass cowards. Think I'm gonna go pick on some short fat army guy. Come on now. I love the army. Would I look like beating up somebody in the army just because I know I can? Or just because somebody else made me mad? Nobody thought you could even do that to me. I'm talking about in the New Jersey court right now. The other guy was just a bitch. He knows who he is because he's watching me all the time. Go waste some more money, pussy. Spend your own money, faggot. I shouldn't have called that shit out. I'm sorry. My apologies. That was very gross. That made me feel not cool. All right. I was having such a good show. Liz, you see, Queen, I'm staying up so late. My brain is going into cuckoo land. Cuckoo. Like go with all